Hey everybody, and welcome to the channel. Today we are checking out 14 minutes of pissed off goalies. This is brought to you via Buy Me a Coffee request from two of my favorite supporters and biggest supporters of my channel. So thank you very much. You know who you are. And yeah, if you guys are interested in putting in your own requests, the link is in the description of the video or the pinned comments. Yeah, you guys, I'm down. It's hockey season. My Vegas Golden Knights play the Avs game 1 tonight. They're cruising right along. So, I don't know. I really, I don't know how I became a Golden Knights fan. Well, I do. I used to go to Vegas. I was a sucker. They'd send me the offers for, the 4 free nights and the food credit and free play. And so I was going like twice a year, cheap Allegiant tickets to get out there. It was very cheap to get out there and cheap to like stay because I had a free room. But obviously you're spending, money, gambling, going to shows, going out to eat, basically you spend a lot of money when you go. Eventually I was doing that, twice a year for a while. I haven't really gone in the last 2-3 years. I don't know. Not that I don't love it there still or want to go, but I went to Maine last summer to see my family. Like, I'm trying to do other things. I don't just want to keep going back to Vegas. Like, it's fun, but like, I need a little break, but it is a fun city to visit. And it kind of became like my home away from home for a bit. So when Vegas got a hockey team, I was like, oh, this is cool. And I just kind of became a Vegas Golden Knights fan because I was going like twice a year. And I don't have a hockey team in Iowa. We have the Waterloo Blackhawks, which I went to a few, Cedar Rapids Rough Riders, or the city I live in now. Like these smaller schools. Fun fact though, Joe Pavelski did played for the Waterloo Blackhawks in Waterloo, Iowa. So I actually, back when I was in high school, I think I watched him play there because he was the exact same age as me. And another fun fact is my dad actually married Joe Pavelski and his wife, Sarah, because Sarah grew up in Waterloo and went to my dad's church. He was a pastor at a church in Waterloo for like 25 years. And her family went to the church. And then when she married Joe Pavelski, my dad did their wedding. So I thought that was kind of cool too. So that's my little claim to fame. My dad married Joe Pavelski. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. But anyways, so that's kind of how I became a Golden Knights fan. And, there's some things about him I don't like. I'm not really a big fan of the goalie. From the stories I heard, I know he was cleared and all this, but come on now. Money buys you out of just about anything these days. And, yeah, there's some other players on there that I've kind of not really too fond of, but I feel like that'd be any team I cheer for. So I don't really cheer for them like super hard, but I don't cheer against them. I'm always happy to see when they're doing well, but I do own a Vegas Golden Knights shirt that I got years ago. I did go to one playoff game a few years ago when they won the Stanley Cup. So anyways, that's that story. But we're going to watch 14 minutes of pissed off goalies. You thought you were going to watch 14 minutes of me just talking about the Golden Knights, I bet. But I tricked you. But here we go. 14 minutes of pissed off goalies. I'm probably not pausing it too much because it's a longer one. But please smash the like button if you guys like these sports videos. I love doing sports videos. They're fun. A change of pace from the music stuff as well. So let's get it.
Here comes Christopher Colano's penalty shot on Patrick Waugh. He scored! Now Patrick throws his stick.
Whoa!
Oh, he's upset. Chris Colanos. He beat the great Patrick Waugh. He's out of the game. Out of here.
Wow. Holy shit. Did that net look a lot wider than they are now?
Wow.
Is it just the angle? That must just be the angle. Because that net looks way wider than what they are now. But that, doesn't it? Sorry.
He's out of the game. Out of here.
It's probably not, but.
There's the move again. And then some frustration from the Fire's goaltender.
And Brizgalov throws his stick in frustration.
He almost took the official's head off.
Brizgalov grabbed his bottle and threw it at the players that were all celebrating.
Oh, another big save by Brizgalov, and then Kunin scores.
Oh, shit.
At the end of it, Brizgalov just launches his stick right in the glass. I don't know who he's mad at, but for some reason he just lost it.
Mike Smith is bashing
Woo!
his stick against the goalpost. He is so angry.
I mean, it's funny, and I love
Oh,
Hardy
dang.
to death, but when do you get an instigating penalty in this league?
Well, first of all, Avery, you're a bad actor, number one. Second of all, you got a
Oh, dang, he's coming after him.
list of issues in the National Hockey League for stupid plays like this.
Strowman through Rask, and it scores! And Rask just...
I don't think I'd pick a fight with a goalie because they're wearing so much more like body armor. Like, how do you even hurt? You can't even, there's nowhere to get them, you know?
just wants to dig a hole.
Marty's going to the referee, and I don't blame him. This is the key part of the game. Marty's saying, the guy runs me over. And Marty just slashing his stick. And good for him.
You ain't nothing but a hound dog, Robbie Brown.
And Hextall came after Robbie Brown. He's not allowed to celebrate.
You ain't
the
nothing
goal.
but a hound, oh.
And the reaction from Tuukka Rask.
Ooh.
Not a good one on all fronts.
He's
And then he fell.
Look at him. There's passion, baby, but it's getting him nowhere now because he's out of the game.
Pogge is disputing the call. I think he's saying there was contact, and Pogge's going to get a misconduct out of it. And now the linesman Pogge having to be restrained.
Ooh.
Justin Pogge's been tossed out. He smashes his stick. Justin Pogge has lost his mind.
And Crosby skated by Biron, and they're having words.
I don't think he went to trip him on purpose, and then Biron wants Crosby to come back and answer to the question. Save, Lundqvist, big rebound. It goes wide to net.
Damn.
Lundqvist
Oh,
by Pacioretty, and he goes right back at him.
Pacioretty, that name, he was on Vegas, right?
Lundqvist run into by Pacioretty, and he goes right back at him.
Short-handed goal to Howard. Goes after Hansen.
Howard is hot.
Look out, Howard's into it. Howard's into it.
It's the Blues.
Oh, wow.
Just like the old days. A lob going on back at the other end, and Howard grabs a guy.
Oh, no.
He's got Crosby. The linesmen have them.
There's the stick, and Burrows, chops it out of the hand. Thomas gets it back and decides, you know what? I'm not going to knock the stick out of your hand. I'm going to try to knock you down with the stick in behind the leg.
Oh, wow. No, he didn't. He did not just Peter tap him.
Behind the leg.
Oh. That's not right. I felt that one. Dang. Jeez. Trying to cut down. That's a pretty durable stick. This is some crazy stuff. I don't feel like I've seen goalies lately like fighting or anything that I've seen, but I don't watch a ton of hockey. I really only watch during the playoffs, usually. Little during the regular season, but not much. Ooh.
Shot by Spezza. And the goal, he breaks out. It's in the goal.
They have ruled it a goal. You can see how upset Henrik Lundqvist is.
It's an absolute joke. Oh my God, it scares me. When it's such an obvious play, goal interference and a kick, and they still call it a goal, it scares me that someone can call that. It still upsets me.
Derek Stepan was certainly one of those.
Chris Kreider's goal.
And the game now is for the Flyers to take. 5 minutes, they can score at will.
They still try to collapse down low to take all the out. Look at this.
Oh, dang.
He's going throwing the punches at the Blues forechecker.
You know, one of his problems when he's playing is that he comes out and challenges too much because he's so aggressive. But I didn't think he was this kind of aggressive.
I just stuck around because I just want to say what a piece of shit I think Lucic is. 50 pounds on me and runs me like that. It's unbelievable. That was gutless. Gutless. Piece of shit.
Mike Smith, the lead pass, and Smith was belted in there by Neal, and here we go.
Oh,
and
shit.
Smith getting help here is jumping in with Olin, doing his Billy Smith imitation.
Battling Billy Smith, 4-on with Lanny McDonald, Ghost City.
Gretzky trying to center. Smith at the short side, cut off. Gretzky comes to the near side. Smith with a swing at the puck, and Gretzky has gone down as if he were shot. They end up yelling. He's going back at Billy Smith, who is waving the stick in a threatening gesture. They're staring daggers at one another.
Well, Marty's a big whiner. He's always been a big whiner, and you just got to play through it. And I'm going to be in his face all night.
Avery able to shake by White, a shot save, and he ran into Brodeur. His helmet is off. Brodeur shoves back, and then Avery shoves back.
Oh.
I've never seen this before. Marty Brodeur.
I mean, the goalie started it.
Cam Jansen, he's barking at Lundqvist. Oh yeah, Cam Jansen. He'd say, "I'm coming next." Doc, you gotta love this.
Was that Lindquist kind of a shit starter?
Hasek throwing his blocker at him. Hasek's good. Look, Hasek's coming out here.
And now the goaltender, Salo, comes over.
Oh, God.
Here comes Cloutier. Dan Cloutier has been known to get into fights in the minor leagues. It happened earlier this year with the Hartford Wolfpack. Really throwing him at Salo. And now Cloutier challenging the Islanders bench.
Oh.
Joseph is furious.
Whoa.
And he ran into the referee by accident on shore. And Joseph is furious.
Brodeur is bumped into by Dino Ciccarelli. Well, you had an idea it was going to come to this.
Time running out. Seabrook scores! 5.5 on the clock.
Better off 65 feet while the save gets
baby, look at it. Oh, boy. That they got the hands up in the air. That's not the thing to do.
No.
Line up, poke it away to center.
This is crazy.
Just shoot it in on Price. And that's what happens. The Flames get going on Carey Price. And Price has had it for tonight by the look of it.
Oh. Oh. There's a lot of man babies in the NHL, aren't there? I feel like just about every sport there's a lot of man babies. You watch that NBA shit, oh my God.
Ryan's going to get a penalty here. Slashing Johan Franzen. Not very smart. Again, obviously, the frustration is... Oh, my God! Oh, what is he doing? Oh, my God! Well, that was just an... Oh, no, what is he doing? That's imbecile. That's so out of character for him. That is bizarre. Unacceptable, Pierre. Doesn't matter if it's out of character. Unacceptable.
Unacceptable.
This is reprehensible. This is terrible.
Play back of the line. A shot is on and a stop by Smith. And he got...
I've noticed that a lot of these clips are like older, from probably like the 90s and before. So I'm wondering if like this doesn't happen as much now. Let me know for people that watch hockey like all the time, like religiously, like does this many big fights break out still like throughout the season? Or Because, like, I've been watching hockey, like, during the playoffs and stuff, and, like, a little during the regular season. And I'll see, like, a shove and, you know, two guys kind of shove each other real quick. But I don't see gloves coming off much and fighting and down on the ground and pummeling. And I don't see anybody, like, slamming their sticks or anything. So, like, have they tried to clean some of this up over the years with, like, harsher penalties and stuff? I don't know. Somebody let me know in the comments. I'm just noticing that most of the clips seem older. You know, maybe some earlier 2000 stuff. I don't know. I can't tell you. Some of the stuff seems from, like, the 70s, 80s. But, yeah, I'm just curious. Curious if they've tried to clean up some of, like, the craziness, I guess. That's one of the main reasons I like watching hockey. I like to watch it. I mean, it's fast-paced. That's one reason I really like it. It's back and forth, fast-paced. And I do like it when they, like, come up and they shove them into the wall. I see that all the time, but I don't see anybody, like, duking it out, really, or anything anymore. Back when I was in high school, I would see it, you know, back in the Pavelski days, you know, for the Waterloo Blackhawks. But not so much now. But I don't watch it all the time, so I can't say for sure because I don't watch it religiously. I'm not the biggest hockey fan in the world. It's not my favorite sport out there, but I do enjoy it. So
The rebound, he got the second one as well.
And Mike Smith is furious. He tries to break McLeod's.
Papa John's Pizza.
I
see that.
Watch the goaltender.
I want Papa John's for dinner.
A forearm smash to the left side there.
They score! Shaw played it into his own net. And Hudobin has really managed himself.
Now watch Slater come in here. Here he is being pushed into Ole. Gives him a little run. Ole didn't like that. Watch what Ole does as soon as that play's over. He gets right past the D. Muir, and there's the shot to the Coconata.
It's a joke. Your goalie comes back
Shot.
with a concussion.
Shot to the Coconata. Is that what they're called?
And he gets run by Jordan Tutu. And we get a 1-minute power play. Joke.
Wow. See, I don't see that anymore. Which, I'm a lover, not a fighter, so, like, I don't love it. Like, I don't like the idea of beating the crap out of somebody, but you just don't see it in hockey as much anymore. And like I said, maybe it does happen a lot, and I just don't see it, but I don't know.
There we go. We got Johnson in here.
See, I don't throw it off the gloves.
You better get it. Connor's off the bench. Connor's off the bench. Johnson stole him. Haley stole him, and Connor's in the middle.
Now we got something going on. This is the first, and I've never seen this. Now the two goaltenders are firing the puck back and forth with one another.
What?
Hextall is pretty well fired all the way in the air. Now he's jawing at Cooper from the other end, and Cooper's down there waving.
Oh.
Terry and are all tangled up. And meanwhile, here comes Snow. Snow comes out of the net, starts throwing punches, and here comes Hatchick going after Snow. Snow came out of the net and started firing punches. And here comes Shields. Shields says, "Oh no, you don't. I want to get a little piece of this action." And Shields wants.
Now, that's something that would be kind of fun to watch. Two goalies going at it. Like, okay, that's fair. Fair on fair to me. Let them duke it out a little bit. I don't want anybody to get seriously hurt. But two goalies going at each other, now that would be something to see.
Snow and Shields, the linesman trying to get them apart, and they want to go. Here they go. Shields firing punches and cuts Snow. They're having it right in front of the bench. Shields and Snow going at it.
Selivanov trying to cut to the net, save, and there's a penalty call. I wonder if that's on Selivanov. Oh, and Richter's punching at Selivanov. I don't blame him.
no.
You rarely see that from Mike Richter.
Is that Lemieux? Oh, yeah. Here come the goaltenders, and here we go. And there's nobody there. There's nobody there.
Goaltender versus goaltender.
Lemieux. Patrick Ross dropped all his equipment and is taking on Mike Vernon. And if Patrick was looking the other way, Vernon was helping out in another scrap. That's why it was into a down. What's Patrick doing?
No.
Oh, boy. The Saints
to what happened last year. You're kidding me. Oh, yeah. Oh, he's jumping. I don't believe this. Holy jumping. It's so hard with those arm pads to get him loose. Oh, that's just a couple there.
And shoved into the net. Skula and Patrick Waugh going at it with Maltby. After Skula shoved Maltby in, that'll draw a crowd. Here we go. Here comes Dominic Hasek. Hasek's coming down the ice.
Oh, no.
And he slipped going in for Waugh. Kevin Waugh's got his gloves off. We're going to see a repeat here. Let's make it 3.
Okay, this Raw, however you say it, ROY for the Avs. He must have been a big shit starter. I remember hearing his name, so this one's got to be a little bit more recent. Not like recent, because the video still looks kind of older, but like early 2000s maybe or something. But was that dude a shit starter? He seems like one.
Don, welcome to the rivalry.
Oh no, it hits the post.
Off the crossbar.
It goes off the crossbar. That's no goal.
They're calling it a goal. That's something new.
You know what? All the years of hockey, Don, you always see something. This game is amazing. What a great move.
See him hammer the top of the goal stick by J.S. Giguère. You know what? That's going to happen. You know, the irony of this is that Giguère's got 2 penalties levied against him. He doesn't serve any of them.
Offside against the Canadians, and now Hextall goes barreling out at one of the Canadians, hitting high and hard.
He wanted Chris Chelios as soon as Chelios came across the blue line. That's pretty well a signal that Ron Hextall has kissed the season goodbye. 1 minute and 37 seconds to go. The Flyers are down by 2, and Hextall made a beeline for Chelios.
Hextall is looking at Patrick Waugh. He's gone completely bananas here in this game now. Said Hextall wants no part of anything anymore.
Wow. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. All right. That was really, really good. Here
we go.
I could have watched that for another 14 minutes, to be honest. That was a quick 14 minutes. That was 14 minutes of pissed off goalies. Even Oscar came in for the tail end because he's like, I gotta catch a piece of this. I really enjoyed that. It was craziness, absolute craziness. I don't feel like I see it this crazy as much when I watch anyways, but maybe some of it still does exist. But anyways, let me know what you guys think about this in the comments. Let me know if there's another amazing sports video you think I should watch out there. If you guys want me to check some more out, whether it's hockey or another sport, I'll check it out. I've done a lot of different sports. Not a lot, but I've done a variety of, I did some soccer and some chanting and stuff, and I've done some NASCAR racing stuff. I've done like Larry Bird and some NBA stuff. I've done a few Caitlin Clark ones, I think. Right? We love Caitlin Clark. We're Fever fans over here. Yeah. Anyways, I really enjoyed that one. Thank you so much. You guys know who you are. I appreciate you very much. And I'll see everybody on the next one. Like, comment, and subscribe if you have not subscribed to the channel. And I'll see you on the next one. Bye.